Hello viewers and the entire Husband and Wife series followers. I am Domiciliary Account and I am your privileged host for this beautiful show called After the Movie.
How can you both be confused? So you will choose who is the confusionist here.
And you see, you can't trust a man that is always under the influence of cocaine.
Oh God! Oh my goodness!
That the man is a son of a bishop. He must have common sense.
Ah!
Well, I think it's better for a person who has problems that is physical and obvious for people to treat, unlike Dr. Mike, who even pastors will find it difficult. That's why he's always going for Pastor Larry for counseling. Woo! Because they need him to help shape his vision.
After the movie is going to be a show where we're going to bring in cast and crew of the entire Husband and Wife series from the very inception till now. I mean, from The Bridge to Philosopher's Cross, to Outturn, Quagmire, The House of a Stranger, The Waiters. I mean, every movie you can imagine. I know it's going to be a life-transforming one. It's going to be educative, entertaining, enlightening, and it's going to be transformative. I know you're going to be blessed. So why keep this to yourself? Kindly like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Who do you think I'm going to bring on this show for the first time? Drop it in the comment section below and anticipate to see the guest. Thank you.
It's here again. It's the 2024 edition of the PRODRAM School of Ministry. We offer basic certificates in the art of Christian drama evangelism and film production. Come and get empowered and equipped for greater exploits in ministry. Date is August 18th to 24th, 2024. Cost fee is 20,000 Naira, highly subsidized for tuition, accommodation, lecture handouts, and certificate. Venue is the Nigeria Youth Camp, Enquiry, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. Food will be made available for sale at affordable price. Come to the study site with editable laptops and camera if available. For more enquiries, call 070-6434-7178 or 080-9461-1837 or 081-3520-0185. Coming in, I've learned a lot of professionalism. I've learned, our classes, acting classes, script writing, cinematography, and knowing that you can actually do the work of God with excellence with the little that you have and then grow up. I'm definitely going to look forward to the refresher course. I was blessed, it was intense, and I'm not the same person I was in my mindset, in my value. I have added value.
What interests me is script writing.
Wow.
The ability of a writer to be able to tell your story, not just an ordinary story, but a convincing one. Okay. You understand? A convincing one and all. And then the aspect of the family life as well.
Oh wow.
As a Christian brother, I learned a lot of things that you have to do in your relationship and in your home, and that has really blessed me.
Yeah.
We want to enjoy everyone out there. You're looking for a better place or a best place to get trained and equipped in evangelical drama. I want to recommend PRODRAM School of Ministry for you because you will regret it. Just come and see it.
For years now, you have eaten, you drank, you received, but you never shared with anyone. No one has benefited from this. Why?
Come and wash the plate.
Kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment. Yes, on Ayobami Adegboyega Gospel Films TV channel. And do that now. I want to go and watch the plate. Thank you.
But wait though, the way I'm looking at you like this, it's like there's something inside.
Mechionu, what are you saying? Marriage, you will not. Even being a baby mama, or what do they even call it? You will not.
Look, how can Amy be calling my wife barren in my own presence? In my own presence?
Miss Dolapo Famiroju.
Yes, baby.
What do you want?
I want a night with the king.
Thank you, my daughter. At least you are good at something. If you cannot do the things that women do, at least you can cook.
Mama!
Ogini, what have I said? Is it a lie?
Evangelist Baba Soja, aka take it by force.
Yes, I got it. Take it by force.
Are you looking for something?
What's your name? Chinedu, what did I do? Do you love Jesus?
God's word is your reality. His word says, by his stripes, you are made whole.
Daddy, you know that an adopted child can never be like the real child. You know.
Says who?
So, if we invest 5 million naira, that will be like 25 million naira in ROI in the next 10 years. I think it's a good deal. We should take it. Abi, alright?
Mayor, 5 million, right? It's a good deal. Anything from you is a good thing.
Mayor, you know, presently, hypertension is not a respecter of age. You should leave whatever it is that is troubling you and have a cup of wine. You don't share now.
If wine could solve my problem, it would have been sorted by now. With the number of bottles I've had since I got married.
So it is even woman problem. By now, you should know that women are not so...
You just calm down and ask me what is my issue. Must you always be talking like a drunk? You are even a drunk.
Okay. Now, what exactly is troubling my friend that is making you ignore this fine bottle of red wine?
Can you say you are not aware of my predicament? Ario, how many children do you have?
But you know I'm not married now.
That is beside the point. Just answer me.
If you count that Igbo girl, probably 6. I'm sure I'm not the father of that Elisha girl, but...
Can't you just be serious for once? Why am I even having this discussion with you? You don't even take life seriously.
And you that you are serious with your life, how many children is surrounding your table now? I don't see any children.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
See, Mayowa, I have told you what you need to do. But you are not in...
I can't cheat on my wife. Neither can I have a child from another woman. Never.
Then stop complaining now. Stop complaining. God cannot give you brain and still be thinking for you.
You that you have brain, is it the God give you to go and be sharing it amongst the women in the streets?
You know that one woman cannot hold me like this. You have to share it to many ladies out there. It's a crime now. You know. Bama. One more bottle. One for the road. You see, Maiwa. Even if you cannot do it the way we are doing it, at least you should be able to consider adoption now.
Adoption?
What's the big deal? At least you have the financial capacity, and I know you will love the child. It's not a big deal, already. See, it's already getting too late.
Have I not been patient enough with her? Mayowa, what are you telling me now? Our mother will be rolling in the grave now.
Auntie me. This is still my house. And you don't have a say.
I
repeat, you don't have a say.
I have a say. Because you are my younger brother. And I can remember when you got married. And ever since then, your wife left.
My wife left?
Yes.
My wife is in this house.
Where is she? Kenny. This is just an ordinary decoration. Atọ́lágbé tí ò tọ́lágbé, kódà kò tọ́mọ gbé. And you are calling her your wife. Hey, come back here. Where do you think you are going? I am not done with you yet. Have you forgotten that we picked you up, we cleaned you, we covered your bones with flesh? Suddenly, you've forgotten the reason why we married you. Since you refuse to be productive, then leave our family.
Let me see.
Mayowa, are you crazy? Ó pè mí lórúkọ. What's wrong with you? Igi mú má jìnnà sórí.
Yemisi, wọ́n kàn àbùkù.
Are you crazy?
If you love your life, leave my house. I will lock you up and I will throw the key into the lagoon.
You? Oda, ó ti ru ẹ̀fọ́ fún ẹ jẹ. Ó ti fún ní ẹ̀fọ́ jẹ. Release my brother. Release my brother. You hear? Àjẹ́, akọ ajá.
Kombe, the time is now. This is the right time to do it.
Otumba, the time cannot be now. Please.
Kombe, what are you talking about? This girl is of age. She's already married. She's got a child of her own. She has a life of her own that she's already living.
Exactly my point. Why do we want to disrupt that flow? Why?
Ìgbà wo ni máa kú òní kú? Kúnmi, ìgbà wo ni máa kú òní kú?
Let's leave it the way it is. Now look at it this way. Louisa is going to hate me. She's going to hate us.
I don't agree with you. I don't. How long? Kumbi, how long do you think we can keep up with this? Do you think this is something that you can keep for too long? Several years ago, when we decided to go for the adoption of this girl as our daughter, we already knew what we were up against. We knew the chances. We knew the odds against us. And we took the decision. Kumbe, we have to do it. And it has to be now. Now. I mean it. It has to be now.
What is this? Stand up, please.
My husband, please, let me just remain like this, please.
I don't want this. Stand up or I will join you.
Okay, I will sit.
I might be African, but when the masquerade begins to sing, you know that something is wrong. What is wrong?
After the diagnosis, bilateral tuber blockage, I've been doing some thinking.
Okay.
You've sacrificed a lot for me, for this marriage. Jobs from friends and relatives. You had to sever some of your relationship just to protect me. See, if I have this opportunity again, I will choose you over and over again. Please, you are rare. You are the crown every woman wants to wear. Okomi, you've remained faithful to me. And never for once have I regretted getting married to you. Mayowa Michael Douglas, I know what I'm about to say will defile your principles. But if you truly love me, please, you will do it for me.
Adekombi, you know I would do anything for you. Just name it.
Marry a second wife.
Never. It will never happen. I, Mayowa Michael Douglas, will never be a husband of two wives.
Then divorce me. Or let me die. At least you have legitimate reason to marry a second wife. Do you think I'm happy with all of this? Okay, don't marry a second wife, Just impregnate someone. I won't be angry.
Stop this.
See, I will find a fine young girl.
Stop this.
See, no one will know. They won't think she's my daughter.
Stop this, please.
We can pay the girl off.
I said stop. Stop this. Adekombi, you are my wife. You are my wife. You are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. It is you I want.
I can't give you a child. I can't. I want you to be happy. I want you to be called a daddy too, just like your friends. See, I want us to have a new face in front of the world.
Adekombi, I have an idea. Adoption.
Otumba, good afternoon, sir. How is mommy?
Pastor, please, can you spare me a few minutes? There's a very serious issue that I'd like to discuss with you.
No, sir.
Oh.
I will call you in 30 minutes.
Okay, all right. I will call you in that 30 minutes. Did you say 30 minutes?
Yes,
it's okay.
30 minutes.
All right, I'll be the one to call you in the next 30 minutes. Thank you very much.
Whether yellow, black or white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Emmanuel, my love, you're welcome. Testimony was crying. I just put her to sleep. Babe, I wrote some baby list. Please hold that for me. Let me get the list. Gently, I'm coming.
What is happening?
Where's testimony?
Baby, who is testimony?
My baby. I mean, our baby. Testimony.
Pim. Are you fine?
I don't understand you. I am fine. I'm just asking where you dropped testimony.
Then which testimony? There is no testimony anywhere. Huh? Oh, you know what? Sit down. Sit down. Pico.
Okay.
Pico. Pim. What is all this? There is no testimony anywhere. And you are not even pregnant.
I'm so sorry. Emmanuel, my love, see, the fact that you cannot sit does not mean that it's not real. Our first daughter is testimony, and I've carried her in my hands. Makeshift job. Oh, my baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My love. Sorry, yeah? Mommy loves you so much. Sorry. Babe, please. Let's talk about the list. So, I wrote baby bath, car seats, female clothing. Although I'm thinking of ordering our clothes from China. What do you think? I'm not saying anything now under the testimony. You know what? I'm going to fit testimony in the room. Check the list. I'm coming. Testimonies all around me. Celebrations all around me.
Ima, what is wrong with your wife?
There is nothing wrong with my wife, Mama.
Are you sure? This one that she's doing like...
Mama, there's nothing wrong with my wife.
Subwadiro.
Come in now, the door is opened. Come in.
Where is he?
Mommy Tosin, what happened? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
I said, where is he? See, I'm only respecting you, or else I know what I would have done. Where is your husband? Please call him for me.
Mommy Tosin, what happened?
I said, where is your husband, madam?
He's not at home.
Okay. Tell him never to touch my son again.
But I don't understand, ma. But what did your son also do?
I did not do anything. He said I should give my life to Jesus Christ, and I told him I'm not ready. He pushed my head and said I should give my life by force.
Force? Hey, you two, why have you not also given your life to Christ? You see, in life, there are some decisions you should make.
Please, we are not here for that. He said he's not ready to give his life to Christ. So why are you forcing him? Shouldn't it be by his own will? He said he's not ready. When he's ready, he will.
Oh, Mommy Tosin, I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize on behalf of my husband, Emma Binuma. I just think that he's just so passionate and he doesn't want anyone to live a life short of God's blessings and, most importantly, eternal life. You know, it is only in Jesus that we enjoy freedom from sin, poverty, sickness, and the likes. Once you accept him, you can have access to God and you can speak through him to God.
So I can speak to God?
Yes, you can. And the access to him is simple. All you need to do is to accept him as your Lord and Savior. Believe he died for you and confess him, and that is all.
That is not why we are here. We are going.
Mommy Tosin, don't be the reason why this boy will not accept the life of Christ and enjoy a life of freedom in Christ. Even you, Jesus loves you so much. He wants to help you to carry the burdens on your shoulders. You don't need to struggle with him anymore. His help is here. Don't resist his help. Mommy Tosin, please come.
Oh, that is serious.
I know. We will not be able to break the news alone. And since you have been a guide to her and her husband for a while now, we feel it will be good for you to be around.
Okay, sir. The Lord will grant us wisdom.
Amen. So I will get your flight booked immediately.
Okay, sir. We'll be there by the grace of God.
Oh, thank you very much, Pastor Wright.
You are welcome, sir.
My dear, what is wrong? Why are you looking like this? Who are you speaking to?
Otumba, Louisa Ayeni's father.
Oh, okay. I hope he's fine.
Yeah, by the grace of God, I believe everything will be fine. Otumba needs us to come over.
Who Paul is where?
Louisa, their daughter. The man just told me now that she was adopted.
Wow.
And they need to inform her.
Adopted?
Yes. Adopted, oh.
My wife, you are waiting for me?
Yes, I'm waiting for you.
You have missed me so much. My dear, I'm here.
We need to talk.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, faith can be that crazy. Permit me to use that word. You see, many people use the word faith just like love, but they don't know the deep understanding of it. 3 times in the book of James chapter 2, the Bible emphasized faith without work is dead. So, how do people know when they walk in faith? Now, you have had faith on a particular issue, yeah? so?
Yes.
So how did you know you were in faith?
Well, for me, I believe I will have whatever I have asked for.
Good. You see, belief is a level of faith. But you cannot just believe and go to bed. You need to take actions. Let's say, for instance, you are trusting God for a car. Okay? After you have prayed, you need to walk in faith by probably knowing the type of car that you want. You can even know the model. Give a seed towards it. Because you see, faith is daring. Faith is bold. Because you are in faith, you can just wake up in the morning and then you are washing an imaginary car. People will say you are crazy. You are not. It's faith. With faith, your language must change. All right?
Sir.
Faith says, by stripes I am healed, even though the symptoms are still there. Faith will say, I am a mother of nations, even though the doctor's report says otherwise. So, my brother, my sister, I ask you, what do you say about your situation?
I have my child. I have my daughter. I am a mother of nations.
Amen. Daughter, wow. My brother, you are not saying anything. See, you can't be quiet in this type of situation. Okay? Because life will not give you what you deserve. You have to negotiate your way through life. And you can only do that by confessing scriptures positively over your situation. So I ask you, Mr. Emmanuel, what do you say?
By his stripes, I am healed.
Good.
I am healed.
Good. See, faith is far beyond expectation. Faith is you believing that you have received it, even though it has not yet manifested physically.
Children, all the children of the world.
See, faith is far beyond expectation. Faith is you believing that you have received it, even though it has not yet manifested physically.
Bing Bing.
Yes, that is testimony.
I am not. Bim Bim, I am not. You know what? Please, Bikono, stop this drama. Bim Bim, stop this drama, I beg you. The neighbors, Mama, what do you think they will call this? What do you think they will call this?
See, let the world say whatever they want to say. My God will fight for me.
Bim Bim, Bim Bim, I don't think it is this deep. I don't think it is this deep. I don't think so.
My love, it is. I mean, if we're diabolical people, I mean those practicing juju, they can tell us to wake up and beat in the middle of the night, or even remember what Mama brought. So, what's the big deal believing and practicing what God said? Eh? We call the things that are not as though they were. My love, come and join me. Baby girl.
Hi.
Baba Soldier, why did you beat Tosin?
Who is Tosin?
Mommy Tosin now, the one that sells things at the junction.
Okay, the name of our son is Tosin. Now I remember.
Why did you beat her son?
Is this an interrogation?
Baba Soldier, please answer the question, please.
The boy did not give me my required answer. He was just wasting my time.
Baba Soja, you beat him because he did not accept Jesus into his life? You see, I have been getting reports from here and there, but I did not believe it until they came home to speak to me about it.
Eh?
Baba Soja, you beat people into accepting Jesus?
Yes. If they don't want to accept Jesus in peace, then they will accept by force.
Did you accept Jesus by force? Did anyone force you to accept Jesus? Baba Soja, the condition to have the life of Christ is by accepting Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior. Believe He died for our sins and confess Him as the Lord of our lives. You cannot do one and leave the rest. All the souls you claimed to win never believed because you forced them to confess and accept Jesus.
So what you are saying now is that I have never won a soul for God. Is that what you are saying?
Baba Soja, you have not won any soul.
Ha!
Thank you for watching today's episode of the Husband and Wife series.
This is the beginning of the end.
Kumbi, it's better late than never.
What's going on? What's happening? Is your Tumba and mommy about? No, God forbid. I reject it. No.
Baba Soja.
Please, tell me, how do you speak to someone about Jesus and he feels the joy? How?
Hello? What? Hold it. I'm on my way.
My heart belongs to you. Hey. shared. Husband and wife, oh, love each other sincerely. A Christian home is the best. A godly home where true love is shared. Husband and wife, oh, love each other sincerely. For you are my joy, the love of my life. I will miss you, tongue lost world. My heart belongs to you.